Hello. Hopefully this isn't too bright. Hoping you can see me. So this is a video about peace. And I thought I'd come out here to this beautiful beach to record this. So an interesting story. Oftentimes you don't know what peace is until you step out of something else and into it. So what happened was here's a story about me. I had a career for 8 years where I was playing music, and I loved it, and I was bringing a lot of peace to people and doing it, creating songs and helping people and doing different things like that. And then eventually what happened was the career ended because COVID appeared. And we look at COVID as a disease outside of us, but in truth, everything is within presence. Everything is infinite. Nothing is finite. So, if God is infinite, then everything is infinite. So even something like COVID is a way of stopping people and opening themselves up to so many different things. Even if we say someone has died of COVID, we think, oh, that's a terrible thing. But what is death, truly? But it's an opening and releasing of the vault that we're in to the endless stars and boundlessness of what we are. So it should not be looked at as something horrible, but rather something beautiful and amazing. And if you have lost someone due to COVID, I would say sit in stillness and reach into them more so than you ever have in your entire life, and bring them along with you on your journey. So getting back to the point, COVID came along. This career I had, it ended rather abruptly. So I moved to the beach, and after a period of time, lived on my savings, and then I ran out of savings, and then finally picked up a job. So now I have a job I'm just doing maintenance for a resort. It's rather simple. You show up with a screwdriver and put in a light bulb and help people. But the interesting thing is, for the first time, I'm not chasing something. I've always been chasing money, always chasing when's my next gig, is what I was saying to myself. When can I get my my schedule full? When can I play next? What do I play next? And if I had money in the bank, I knew that it was only temporary, because I'd have to go out and get more gigs to get more money. So now all of a sudden I have this job where you're locked in, you get a regular paycheck, and I can relax. And I'm noticing things like never before. Just simple things, just like, I don't know how to say it. There's just a relaxation into the self, which is rather beautiful. And saying, okay, I'm fine. And I've got funds for rent, and I don't have to chase, and I don't have to worry. And the thoughts are much less now. Even before, when I had my own business, at that time I realized my thinking was much less. I was having less thoughts, and there was a much more peace, but now it's even more profound. It's so profound to the point where I really spend a lot of time just in this peace. That's why I haven't done many videos. That's why I haven't really felt like creating anything. I've just been sitting in this empty space. It's been beautiful, completely beautiful. So oftentimes when we let go of many things. The things that we think are really the glue that's holding us together actually can be the chains that are keeping us from being free. So if you're afraid of change, first of all, you'll have no control over it. Change will happen. And second of all, if you're worried about what you will be after change, most likely you will be more than you've ever been. So that's it. I guess the only thing I'll end with is, this is rather interesting today. So look at the water today. As you can see that out there. It's, once you get past the waves, it's like glass. It just goes on and on. So I went out there and I just laid on my back in the ocean, and there's this open blue sky, and then there was this clear water, and as you laid on your back there with the open blue sky above you, and you're out beyond the waves, and the clear water is below you, you disappear. There's no you. You just become everything. You become the sky, the water, space, boundlessness. It becomes a beautiful, beautiful experience. So don't worry. Life is appearing as you are. Thank you. Goodbye.